Mark Skousen is out with a new teaser where he hypes up new oil and claims his favorite energy company currently trades for $10 and will ignite a 21st century energy renaissance. Of course, Mark wants you to pay him money to reveal the name of this stock, but I have good news. He left enough clues in the presentation to figure out the name of the stock, and I reveal it in this video for free. All I ask in return is that you like this video and subscribe for future free stock giveaways. Let's get started. Before we get into the teaser and reveal the stock, let's look at Skousen's stock picking performance from the last 5 years. Back in January 2019, Skousen recommended Pfizer for a drug they were testing called Decavil. That drug is still in trials, but people who invested in Pfizer struck gold with COVID. The stock surged with their vaccine, and most people in 2019 most likely collected nice returns. However, Pfizer has struggled post-COVID. Back in June 2019, Skousen pitched Main Street Capital as the fastest and most reliable way to get rich on just one investment. Main Street is a BDC company that pays monthly dividends that's currently at 5.9%. Besides the drop due to COVID in 2020, which basically all stocks experienced, Main Street has done well. In May 2020, Skousen recommended Midas Gold as a under a buck potential 10-bagger in gold. While the stock didn't get 1,000% gains, it did triple in the next few months. As long as you didn't hold out for the 1,000% gains and sold at the peak, you would have collected nice returns. However, if you did hold out, you're likely pretty disappointed in how this stock has done. In June 2021, Mark recommended 2 natural resource stocks as a way to grow your retirement nest egg. The first stock was B2 Gold. This stock has not done well in the last couple of years and is down nearly 50%. The second stock recommended in this teaser is Perpetua Resources, and this stock has done very badly as well. At one point, it was down around 75%. In a teaser from July 2022, Mark recommended 3 stocks in a presentation he called Biden Disaster Plan. The first stock recommended was Enterprise Products Partners. This stock is up about 14% since being recommended, but has been trailing the market overall since July 2022. In this teaser, Skousen once again recommended Main Street Capital, and when you include dividend payments, this stock has certainly beaten the market. The last stock Skousen recommended was Alpha and Omega Semiconductor. There were so many good semiconductor stocks to recommend in the last 2 years, and Skousen somehow recommended the one that lost value. Now let's break down the teaser and explain what Skousen means when he says new oil and 21st century energy renaissance. Skousen is talking about nuclear energy. Nuclear energy has the advantage of being a low-carbon source of power. Additionally, it has a high energy density, meaning it can produce large amounts of energy from relatively small amounts of fuel. However, nuclear energy also has its drawbacks, including the risk of severe accidents, such as the Chernobyl and Fukushima disasters, which can have catastrophic environmental and health impacts. Moreover, the disposal of nuclear waste remains a significant challenge, as it requires secure, long-term storage solutions to prevent contamination. The high initial costs of building nuclear power plants and the complexity of their operation are also considerable disadvantages. Mark didn't leave a ton of clues to figure out the stock, but he left enough. The main clue is that this company is the largest uranium miner in the US. On top of this, the stock trades under $10 and the company has a $1 billion market cap. I'm going to reveal the stock in the next section, but before I do that, I want to remind you to click the link in the description to check out Insider Newsletter. I've reviewed over 100 stock picking services, and Insider Newsletter gets the best returns. And for a limited time, it's only $1 to try. The stock Skousen is pitching is Energy Fuels. Energy Fuels is a leading American mining company specializing in the production of uranium and vanadium. It operates several key mines and processing facilities across the United States, focusing on supplying uranium for the nuclear energy sector and vanadium for steel and high-strength alloys. The company is notable for its integrated approach, managing the entire production cycle from mining to refining and distributing these critical minerals. Energy Fuels Inc. is currently trading at around $6 per share, with a 12-month price forecast averaging 8.67, indicating a potential upside of approximately 40%. The company has been focusing on ramping up its uranium production and developing its rare earth elements capabilities, which are critical for various high-tech applications. In the first quarter of 2024, Energy Fuels reported net income with earnings per share of 2 cents, although this fell short of analyst expectations of 4 cents. The company's annual revenue has been growing, with a reported $37.93 million in 2023, marking significant year-over-year growth. Analysts have mixed ratings on the stock, with a consensus rating of moderate buy, comprising 2 buy ratings and 2 hold ratings. Financially, the company holds a strong cash position with $213.29 million in cash and minimal debt, positioning it well for future investments and expansions. Energy Fuels is also involved in strategic acquisitions and partnerships to enhance its supply chain for critical minerals. Notably, the company has executed agreements to develop the Donald Rare Earth and Mineral Sands project in Australia and has been actively producing from its US-based uranium mines. Overall, Energy Fuels presents a compelling investment opportunity with its strategic positioning in the uranium and rare earth elements markets, backed by its strong financials and growth prospects. However, potential investors should consider the inherent risks and volatility associated with the mining sector. And if you really want to make money with the stock market, make sure to click the link in the description to check out Insider Newsletter. I've reviewed hundreds of stock picking newsletters, and Insider Newsletter performs the best by far. On top of this, it's only $1 to try. So again, click the link in the description to check out this newsletter.